Today we're reviewing Lethal Company VR, a mod that pretty much does what it says on the tin. For those unfamiliar, Lethal Company is a game where you work for a shady corporation, scavenging scrap on abandoned moons, while avoiding creatures that want to turn you into a statistic. You pick up objects, bring them back to the ship to sell for scrap, and die horribly. The mod takes this already tense experience and straps it directly to your face, because apparently, playing it on a regular screen wasn't stressful enough. The controls are functional, not terrible, but a little unintuitive. You can pick things up with the trigger, but you have to press a button to drop them. Switching between items is done by holding back on the right stick, which took me a while to figure out. Immersion is where this mod really shines. The sense of atmosphere is impressive. Standing in a dark corridor, hearing something skittering just out of sight is unsettling. The mod offers a lot in communicating and interacting with other players. Combining the game's proximity chat with actual hand and arm movements makes it really feel like you're exploring a dark cave with your friends.
It's a teacup. You take this and you go back to the ship. Libby.
Some things could definitely be improved upon. Things like realistic climbable ladders or dropping items when you let go of the trigger could enhance immersion. But those things could also increase the difficulty of the game in situations where you need to make a quick getaway. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Compared to the base game, Lethal Company VR is definitely a more intense and scary experience, if you're into that kind of thing, but it's also a lot more fun to play with your friends and see them wave their arms around.
Oh, we gotta be like... Okay. 3, 2, 1. Patty.
Hey!
Yay! Yo, let me get a feel. Yo.
Get away from me!
If you too want to really feel like you're being hunted by a giant robot, you can either install the mod directly or through the Thunderstorm mod manager. You'll need Steam VR installed as well, but any headset compatible with Steam VR should work with the mod. I used a MetaQuest 3 by connecting to my desktop with Steam Link. Unfortunately, Steam Link doesn't support a wired connection, but if your Wi-Fi connection isn't strong enough, you could also use the Quest Link to connect your headset via USB cable. If the mod doesn't load in VR the first time, you might need to enable it manually in the game menu or config file. Other than that, I didn't have many technical issues with the mod. It did crash once during a couple hours of playing, and trying to join a friend's game in Steam VR is unnecessarily difficult, but that's not really a fault of the mod. If you're a fan of Lethal Company and own a VR headset, this mod is worth a look. It's not revolutionary, but it's a solid way to experience the game in a new way. So the mod isn't perfect. The UI is a bit janky, interacting with things can feel clunky at times, but hey, it's free. So you get what you pay for, which in this case is a functional VR port of a game that didn't need to be in VR, but is really better for it.
As you have not met the proper code, your performance has been deemed below standard. Welcome to our disciplinary process.
I mean, Lethal Company has always been like 6 out of 10.
Welcome to your first day.
The VR made it moderately better.
This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract. Make yourself at home. To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset to the company.